There are games that challenge you, games that move you, and then there's Katamari Damacy Reroll, where your main objective is to roll up a glue stick, a cat, a sofa, and eventually the whole of Australia. Yep, that's the game, and it's glorious. Originally released on the PlayStation 2 back in 2004, Katamari Damacy came from the brilliantly strange mind of Keita Takahashi, a man who, fun fact, doesn't even like making video games, and yet he gave us this colourful fever dream that became an instant cult classic. It's absurd and it's charming, it's also unapologetically Japanese. And it's back with Reroll, a remaster that's available on the Switch, the PlayStation, Xbox and PC of course. So what is Katamari Damacy Reroll exactly? It's a remastered version of the original 2004 cult classic lovingly rolled back out for modern platforms. But they didn't just slap on HD paint and call it a day. Reroll preserves the original's beautifully weird charm while upgrading the visuals with sharper textures, smoother frame rates and cleaner character models, all while keeping that PlayStation 2 era aesthetic intact in the best way. It's like polishing a strange little alien fruit, still weird but shinier. The game opens with a wonderfully baffling plot. The king of all cosmos, a fabulous glittery space dad with the voice of a lounge singer and the logic of a nightmare, has accidentally destroyed all the stars in the sky. Naturally, it's up to his tiny little son, the prince, to roll up everyday objects on Earth into giant balls or katamaris that are then sent into space to become new stars. So you start with paper clips and dice and gradually scale up to cats, people, trees, traffic cones, cows, cars, boats, and eventually chunks of entire cities. It's pure escalation in the best, most surreal sense. And all the while, there's a strict time limit and goal size you've got to reach, which keeps the challenge engaging even when you're having a great time steamrolling through a sushi restaurant with reckless abandon. Controls are quirky, using both analog sticks to steer and roll, but they are faithful to the original. They do take a few minutes to click though, and then it just becomes second nature, so please be patient with that part. The game also includes optional motion controls on certain platforms if you want to feel even more like you're puppeteering a sentient beach ball of doom. Reroll adds autosave, thank the Cosmos for that, updated UI elements and a slightly more responsive feel overall. It also includes both original and remixed music tracks, all of which remain an absolute bop. Seriously, the soundtrack deserves its own review. It's eclectic, cheerful and full of bizarre vocal jazz energy. It's a dopamine machine with no off switch. One moment you're rolling up fruit, the next you're dragging a nuclear submarine across Tokyo. Standard stuff really. And yes, there is multiplayer. Local versus mode lets you and a friend battle it out to see who can build the biggest katamari. It's simple, it's silly, and it's guaranteed to result in either laughter or the end of your friendship. Or both. No online multiplayer sadly, but honestly maybe that's for the best. The internet isn't ready for this level of crazy. What really makes Katamari special is how proudly weird it is. The game doesn't care about realism or narrative arcs or logic, it's just here to be strange, sparkly and somehow wholesome. The king of all cosmos is basically a cosmic himbo in a velvet robe, his voice deep and echoey and his advice useless. His style though is impeccable. And the soundtrack, banger after banger. You'll be humming Katamari on the Rocks for the rest of your life and you'll thank the universe for it. Katamari Damacy Reroll is pure joy in spherical form. It doesn't try to be gritty or groundbreaking, it just wants you to roll things up and smile while doing it. If you've never played it before, you're in for something truly unique, and if you have, this is the perfect way to revisit all the craziness. So should you play Katamari Damacy Reroll? Well, if you like fun, the answer is yes. If you like weird games, also yes. If you're allergic to joy, however, maybe go play something brown and sad instead. Don't forget to roll your way into that like button, subscribe for more deeply unprofessional gaming content, and let me know in the comments what's the hardest thing you've ever rolled up in this game.